It's your brother Rick King. I'm back at y'all with another YouTube video. So as you can tell by today's video, we're going to be learning how to play the E flat soprano Piccolo Clarinet. I might pronounce it the title wrong, but hey, oh well. So as you may know, I'm in band. I've been in band for 7 years. I've been playing the clarinet ever since 7th grade. I'm currently a junior, entering my senior year, finna graduate, and this is my first year ever playing an E flat Piccolo clarinet. So I'm not a professional. This is a disclaimer right now. I'm not a professional clarinet player. I know I don't sound the best. I might not sound perfect. I mess up, and you know, it's normal. I'm not a professional. So don't expect me to just be like, you know, perfectly good. So don't get in my comments talking shit. So like, I will going to be teaching you or giving you tips on how to play it easier. Cause when I first got this E flat clarinet, I tried out for region in Texas, and it's really the same as the B flat clarinet, except you have to have me having big hands. It's tiny, so it's like really hard to move your fingers up and down. So like, this is what it look like, and this is it right there. It's really cool too. The keys are rose gold. But, so like, oh my God, what the fuck? So basically, I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of warming up, and I'm gonna be playing pieces of music that my band is currently playing, and I'm gonna give you tips on how to play. So if you're interested in this video, this is for more of the banders and more of the classical people with the classical side to them, and you know, more the people who are into musical stuff. If you're not into this musical type of stuff, click out this video right now, find another video that's interest for you. But today I'm feeling classical. Today I'm feeling myself, okay? So without further ado, please make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to my video. Please make sure y'all turn on my post notification bell so you know when I upload a YouTube video, because we are lit over here, okay? Okay. So without further ado, let's start warming up. Kind of messed up right there. And that's how I warm up every day. And you know, it's a little exercise book. It's a little exercise book with patterns and stuff and all of that. This is what the book is. Okay, so usually when I'm done warming up, I like to tune, you know, play like through the notes a little bit. I feel like this is too bright for y'all, man. There we go. And yes, I have my music right here. So I'm just gonna like play around a little bit. It's pretty flat. so my reed's not really that wet. But, well, with playing the E flat piccolo clarinet, as you can see, it's really tiny. As you can tell, you know, it's really, really tiny. Like, super tiny. Anyways, so it's really tiny, and compared to the B flat, I don't have my B flat with me. I don't have my B flat clarinet with me. It's at school. I was intending to bring in it just for this video, but I feel like but I only brought this one because I'm really playing this instrument the most on most of our songs that we have for this UIL pieces this season. And well, with beginning on the E flat clarinet, you just need a tighter embouchure. See, like the corners have to be more firmer. I'm gonna turn this way so you can see. So you need to have a tighter embouchure, and when playing in the altissimo register, like the high register, see, like in this register with the register key, you go. Well, when I get my sound out to go this high, I push the air downwards. Like I keep my tongue like in the high, like in this arc, and I push the air down, like the air goes down the tongue like this. So. It's easier to get the air out in this octave, and it's like it gives the E flat clarinet is a bright sound. Like it's like the piccolo of the E flat, of the clarinet family. It is one smaller than this, but particularly you will see this one more than you will see the A flat piccolo clarinet. So this is more common than any other clarinet that's in the family besides the B flat and the bass clarinet and the bass contra, the sub contra. This clarinet is like really bright and it's really high pitched, so there's usually only one in the orchestra, and it's usually sitting by the flutes and the piccolos because it's usually have its own written part, but most of the time it's with the piccolo flute or it's with the flute melodies of the songs that the people write for E flat clarinet. And I personally wanted to play it because I just love the way it looks. Like I like the sound. I think it's fun. I like the fact that it's in E flat, like the saxophones. I just feel like this is a great clarinet, and me being a clarinetist, I want to experience playing with different other clarinets because I know how to play the bass clarinet. I never tried playing the contrabass clarinet because I just never really have, but I am interested in trying to play that one. I want to play the A clarinet. You know, I just love my clarinets, and obviously this was the next option for me, and I just really like the E flat clarinet, and I just love the sound of it. So my tip is, if you just not starting on E flat clarinet, it's not that hard. Don't be scared. Some band directors are nervous of letting people play in their band, like their clarinets, try the E flat because they know how bright it is and how it sticks out. It's shrill and it's just so piercing. It's just like the piccolo flute. And having too much of that can like cause problems with the performance, or it could be like playing with fire, because when you're playing this instrument, especially when you're going in the high register, you're sticking out. Like you have to make sure you're in tune at all times. You have to make sure that you know your music. You need to make sure that you're playing perfect. You need to make sure that you're playing musically and more expressively, and make sure that you're just being a great clarinetist with the E flat, because when you're playing this high on this instrument, it sticks out, and any mistakes is noticed, and that can cause you to mess up or cause your band to get like a 3 or something, or your band director like will punish you after that. But that's why my band director, he's skeptical letting me play. Like when I first had it, it was okay because I tried out for region. I made the region band on the E flat clarinet. I didn't make it on B flat, but I tried it on E flat, and I made the region band for Texas. And I ended up breaking it. Like I said, I ended up breaking it, and I didn't even know I broke it. And every time I would play in class, like it was hard to play. The notes wasn't coming out. I had a leak. I had a leak in it, and I didn't even know. So one day I had asked one of my other band directors to fix it, and they fixed it, and it's starting to play better. It's starting to play better, and I'm getting more confident with playing because it's easier now. And I'm hoping he lets me stay on it, because he told me if I didn't practice right, he was gonna take me off and switch me back to B flat. And I was like, no, I worked hard for this. I did good. But yeah, make sure that you're always on point when you're playing the E flat clarinet. Make sure that you're always on point. Another thing is, if you have really large hands like me, you need to make sure you have precise fingering. Like, you need to make sure your fingers are covering the hole at all times. Like, you need to make sure your fingers are over the holes at all times, because if you don't, your fingers could be fat and they could be like halfway off and cause it to leak. See, like, it could cause you to squeak. So you need to make sure your fingers are over the holes at all times. You need to make sure that you're always covering your, like, the fingers when you have really large hands like me. And another thing is, make sure you have great posture when you're playing the E flat. You want to make sure that all of your air is coming from like the diaphragm, not like a flute player, but like make sure all of your air support system is going, and then make sure it's controlled, because this is a tiny instrument and you can't just overblow in it, because it is tiny and it can cause squeaks in it. If you hear any talking, please ignore that. People are ghetto as fuck and they live by me, but you know what? But yeah, please make sure that you have like great posture and good air control. Like, don't overblow in it, and don't have like less air than, like, make sure you have a controlled standard like air support system in this tiny instrument, because just like the B flat clarinet, it does squeak when you overblow. And yeah, you need to make sure like you're sitting up and having great air support. See, I'm gonna try and play like with the bad air support and just like playing ugly on purpose. Now I'm gonna play with good support system. See? And another thing with playing the E flat clarinet, please make sure that you're confident at all times. If you feel like you're gonna mess up, make sure you practice. You have to practice. You need to make sure you're practicing. While practicing, practice your confidence. Because when you're playing this instrument, the band director is going to ask you to perform, like, maybe in front of a class, maybe in front of a school, maybe who knows, anywhere. Like, he knows that people who play the E flat clarinet are really good, obviously really good clarinetists, because they don't let anybody just play this type of instrument. That ugly bitch. You? Anyways, so please make sure that you have great confidence when you're playing this instrument. Like, if you practice and just practice over and over, you will shine on this instrument. I'm telling you, like, you will get solos, you will get great pieces. People will like idolize you. And honestly, I've been trying to practice that myself. So please make sure you have confidence, and please make sure you practice with this instrument, because there can be a lot of backfire when playing this small, tiny, cute little instrument. And yeah, that's all the tips that I have for you today. So today I'm gonna play a piece, one of our pieces. I'm just gonna play a tiny little section of it, not the entire section of it. I'm gonna play Things from Green Bushes, Passacaglia, I can't pronounce that. Passacaglia on English Folk by Percy Aldrich Granger. And I'm just gonna play a tiny little section of it. messed up, but hey, I tried. But yeah, that's the end of this video. Please do not criticize me as much. Like, if you're gonna criticize me about me playing this, please keep it gentle. Like, I know I messed up. I know I'm not the best. I already said that before. Yeah, I was probably out of flat. I probably was out of tune. But hey, we all make mistakes. I mean, you know, I'm a young musician. Give me some slack. I only been playing this instrument for like 7 years. Well, this instrument for like 4 months. So give me some slack in the comments if you're gonna give me critiques. Criticism is welcome, but just like keep it professional and keep it mature. Okay, so no cussing and basically don't make it sound like it's bullying. Okay. But yeah, this is the end of my YouTube video. I hope you enjoyed learning about the cute little instrument E flat piccolo clarinet. This is what it looks like. And I hope that you like this video. I hope you learned a lot. For all my E flat clarinet players who are looking for like learning how to play an E flat instrument. And yeah, so please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your boy channel. Please make sure you turn on my post notification bell so you get notified when I upload a new YouTube video. We're on the road to 1,000 subs. We're currently at 841 subs. Please make sure y'all keep subscribing to your boy channel. We're trying to get to 1K, man. We're trying to get this family to 1,000 subs. And my goal is to hit 1K with y'all, you know, grow this family. We need to grow. We need to grow. So please make sure y'all subscribe, and please make sure y'all sharing this video with everybody that you know. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see y'all in my next YouTube freaking video. Period.